Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out these two knives right here, right here, right here. And one is a case and one is a Queen City. And we're going to do a comparison of these two knives. And I can tell you right away, they're both pretty nice knives. So if you'd like to see more about that, go ahead and check out the video. All right, welcome back to the Fortified Castle. Hi to all my viewers. Bonjour, privet, guten tag, hola, ciao, konnichiwa, and good day, mate, to my foreign viewers. And today we're going to be looking at these two knives. I got these really cool feathers. Check that out. And I found those in my yard. I wonder how they got there. I have cats. That give you a little hint there. So before we start this, be sure to check out the live show today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Going to have Stephen from Patty's Potato Peeler on there. And we're going to have a good time. We're going to be talking about how you use your knife in the bush. Not necessarily hunting, but hunting included. You know, if you camp, if you hike, do you prefer a fixed blade? Do you prefer a folder? How do you use them? And should be a pretty interesting show. So let's get right into this. You've got two canoes here. I canoe, can you? And this is Queen City, and nice black pearl right there. Just an amazing knife for the price on this knife. It wasn't a lot. I'm thinking around $10 for this. I paid for that. And this is a case. This is an older case, 1965, around that era, 65 to 69. Beautiful red bone. And look at that. Isn't that nice? And they're different. So this is actually a little smaller, about 3/16 of an inch smaller than the case. If you put them side by side, you'll notice that the Queen City on the right has two back springs, and the case has one. A couple things you'll notice right off. There's no pins here. And they chose to put that mother of pearl on there without anything, which I like that. Also, you have threaded bolsters here. And what was I going to show you on that? Lost my train of thought there. Sorry about that. Oh, so if you look at this, it's typical, you know, just kind of flat here. See how flat the scale material is? And if you look on the case, it's rounded over. So now, of course, case is flattening theirs also. But you can see how this is rounded over into the back spring the way it should be. The bolsters too, you see how they're rounded, they're not flat. And if you look at a case nowadays, it's just kind of like flat across there. And so this is just aesthetically a lot better and the way you should make a knife. So both of these are good knives. I'll just get to that. All the transitions are smooth, completely smooth on this really, really well made little knife here. And if you look though, so you can see it's a little off right there. See how the light hits that? See it right there? If you rotate it around just right there, it's a little off, and that comes from when they're making the rounds on the knife, they're a little off. So instead of being square, they're a little like that. And both of these bolsters are like that. Otherwise, pretty good job. I'll show you on this side. Let's see. Here, it's actually flat. So it is actually flat across here. You can see it. Can you see the difference in the how the light reflects? It's flat there. And so those are not done as well as the case knife. But surprisingly, like the whole idea of a canoe pattern is have these copperhead bolsters, and it's smooth here. And so what that does, it hides the tang and makes it perfectly smooth to slip into your pocket. So these are great little pocket knockers. And if you look on the case though, little tiny piece of that tang is showing up. See that? So that is not how you're supposed to make a canoe. It defeats the whole purpose of having these copperhead bolsters here. And if you look on this side, there's just a little piece of that small one poking up. So, all knife manufacturers started having problems around 1965. They just started trying to make knives less expensive, and they cut corners. And I don't think this gap was in here from the original knife. I think it's from use. I'll show you the tang there. Look at the mirror polish on this thing though. Just clean that real quick. That's just awesome. Very deep mirror polish. You can see my shirt. You can read it, what it says. And just a deep mirror polish. But the polish on this Queen City is not bad now. Okay, I think the polish on that case is better, but this is a really good mirror polish. Let me show you that. So we'll do the same thing. You see my shirt, but it's not as clear. You notice how it's just not as clear. And it's just not as deep, but it's pretty good. Maybe I just need to snap that in. There you go. Still not as clear as the case on my shirt. And there's a tang stamp, Queen City. That's your edge bevel right there. Pretty good job. Now this edge bevel is a little wider, and that's kind of common nowadays. They put these wide edge bevels in there. That's not really a good thing. It's not necessarily bad, but tinier edges like this you see on this the edge bevel on this case, that's the way knife manufacturers used to do it. It puts more blade behind the edge of the bevel edge, and it makes a stronger edge, and it also should last longer. That's really the way you should do it. And I know today, if you look at case knives, they don't do that anymore. They're more like this Queen City. So, all manufacturers are doing it. It's faster, easier to do it. Still sharp. It's just, I think, better to have the smaller edge geometries on there. Really pretty now. Two good knives. And that is your comparison. Hope you enjoyed it. Man, I like that mother of pearl, and I like that bone. Two great scale materials. All right, guys. Hope to see you this afternoon in the live show. Should be a really interesting show, and I'm probably going to move the time on that later. So today it'll be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think I'm going to bump it up again to give some more people time to get home from work and get something to eat before they actually look at the video. So thanks again for all your support. I really appreciate y'all, and also the content providers, the Brotherhood of the Blade. Thanks again.